कैसे हैं आप लोग? I hope and pray that all of you are safe and sound during this crisis situation of COVID-19 pandemic. This is Samina Saad, Director Education, LearnTech.pk. We've all witnessed that many people, individuals and companies have been advising and talking about pandemic and how to move educational institutions, especially school, colleges and universities from the current system that we have towards using through the use of technology, bringing them to online education. This is something which is happening day and night. हमें टेलीविजन पर, हमें मुख्तलिफ अखबारात में, हमें आर्टिकल्स की सूरत में तमाम जगह पे ये सारी चीज़ें नज़र आ रही हैं. So I think it is high time that all of us give this idea a central thought. Make it something which is very, very powerful notion, because we all know that COVID-19 situation is not going to go away very soon. It is something that we have to start living with. So people are talking about academic loss. साल ज़ाया हो गया बच्चों का, इम्तिहानात हैं. We've been talking about all this. मुझे बताएं, अगर मैं आपसे एक सवाल करूं कि क्या किसी भी दुनिया के मुल्क में कोई natural calamity हो, if there is anything, God forbid, a catastrophe occurs, will we carry out our normal life? Certainly not. So how can we think of a normal situation? Because is the world not fighting a war against COVID-19? We have to be very creative and innovative in our approach. I think that's what is required. Before bringing children to the schools, I think हमारी एक और responsibility है to ensure that our schools are safe and sound for children to be back. With the kind of overcrowded classrooms that we have, the scanty health and hygiene measures, social distancing के issues अलग हैं. I think it requires a real thought-through process how to physically bring children to the school. So it's not only about academic loss, it's not only about examination, it's much more than that. I think one of the things that we need to think about is the very fact that many children would have witnessed COVID-19 situation at their very homes. They would have undergone through traumas. So thinking about emotional, psychological and social well-being of the learners is also our responsibility. Not only bringing them physically in the school and starting with the teaching learning process. So we have to do a lot of homework before all of us start saying that schools should open and we should start with the regular work. Yes, we should start with the regular work, but maybe we need to change the way we are doing our regular business, and we should all try to find out different ways through which we can continue academic work, we can provide engagement to the students, but at the same time ensure 100% safety and security of the children. In such a scenario, each school, college and university has to start thinking strategically. It has to find out solutions as per their means, as per their context, how to adopt online teaching and learning in the best possible way. हर स्कूल का context different है, उनके means different है, तो अगर उनको सोचना पड़ेगा अब कि वो ऑफ हैंड एक्टिविटीज ना करें, वो कोई स्ट्रेटेजिक रोड मैप बनाए अपने लिए, जिसपे वो अपने मीन्स को देखते हुए, अपने बच्चों के कॉन्टेक्स्ट को देखते हुए, सोशो इकोनॉमिक स्ट्रेटा को देखते हुए कैसे बेस्ट पॉसिबल सॉल्यूशंस की तरफ लेकर आ सकते हैं. द सेकंड थिंग इज दैट वी मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड एंड टॉक अबाउट टीचर्स एंड देयर कैपेसिटी. लेट मी रीड अ लाइन that to you all that I read in a research article, and the line says that we must also make the teaching fraternity loud and clear that technology can complement them, but it will never be a substitute for them. Yes, teachers will be always there the role has to change, the mechanics has to change. So we need to build capacity of teachers to be online facilitators as such. And yes, COVID-19 situation has challenged many of us as teachers to adopt both technology and brush up our pedagogy coupled with technology in such a way that we provide the best to our learners. The third thing is that it is high time we look at our curriculum and assessment models, because we've been really holding on to them. I think if we want to embrace technology, if we want to embrace 21st century teaching and learning, हमें अपना curriculum और assessment model देखना होगा. We have to bring those spaces in the curriculum and content as such, so that teachers can use online teaching and learning more and more and in a better way as such. So इन तीन चीज़ों को देखते हुए, when I and my team, and when I say a team, Alhamdulillah, at LearnTech.pk we have an academic team and we also have a technical team. So इन लोगों के साथ जब मैंने काम किया और हमने solutions को सोचना शुरू किया, so I can proudly now say that I, as Director Education, I'm bringing to you a three-prong approach from LearnTech.pk platform as such. And the three-prong approach is an answer, or is a possible answer, I would say, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed in that, कि ये three-prong approach आपके के लिए कुछ answers ज़रूर लेकर आएगी. And the first part of it is that we are talking about providing a complete learning management system, an interface that will engage students interactively with the teachers. It's not one-way communication कि आपका टीचर बता रहा है और स्टूडेंट जो है वो पैसिव है और टीचर एक्टिव है. तो हम एक ऐसे इंटरफेस की बात कर रहे हैं, एक ऐसे कैनवस की बात कर रहे हैं जो आपके टीचर्स को और आपके स्कूल को प्रोवाइड करेगा वो प्लेटफॉर्म जिसपे इंगेजमेंट मीनिंगफुल हो सके. क्या, लेकिन ये खाली कैनवस है, अभी इसके अंदर जो चीज़ें डालनी है उसकी बात अभी करनी बाकी है. So the second prong is about building capacity of teachers to embrace technology, right? So we are bringing courses and programs at your doorstep, which are online in nature, which are coupled with technology and pedagogy together, which will give teachers not only the best use of technology, but will also increase their capacity in such a way कि जो pedagogy है teaching and learning की वो भी साथ साथ continue हो. हम सिर्फ technology की बात नहीं कर रहे. So these programs and courses that we are bringing at your doorsteps are online programs. They are for individuals and they are for also schools as such. So आपको physically कहीं आने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. They are self-paced programs. They can be taken through online medium. We have facilitators and academicians sitting in LearnTech.pk who will be engaged with you throughout these programs. So the third prong is that we are also looking at content development is an art as such, and especially content development for online structure. So when I talked about earlier the canvas, the interface, the learning management system, वो एक खाली canvas था. So we are designing content of different classes, different subjects that you can dump on your interface right away. And we have the capacity, which I talked about earlier, the academic and the technical capacity to develop more and more content which can be customized as well. So we design customized as well. Currently, we are using National Curriculum of Pakistan as well. We are not following one particular textbook, but हम content बना रहे हैं English, Maths, Science, Social Studies, so that that content can be used by the teachers in the classroom. So that is what I am talking about as a three-prong approach. An interface, a complete interface which is interactive in nature, building capacity of your teachers through online courses, both technology driven and pedagogy driven and coupled together as well. And the third thing that I'm talking about is online content of different subjects and different classes. Last but not the least, as I talked earlier, schools, colleges and universities go strategically move karna hai. So LearnTech.pk provides consultancy as well to schools for making their blueprint, which will be special for you people. So we will talk to you, we will look at your resources, we will find out best possible solutions and help you develop a strategic move towards online teaching and learning. At LearnTech.pk, we have always talked about, and our vision is and has been, even prior to COVID-19 situation, transforming teaching and learning through the use of technology. And I think this is the time that we have made our final products for all of you, and we will continue to make them better. We will continue to bring new programs. I hope you will be interested and contact us. The address is appearing at the bar. Please contact us. Give us time so that we can talk about what innovation and creativity we are ready to bring forward to you. With this, I would like to end today's session with a promise that we would come and knock at your doorsteps again one fine day. And I hope and pray that all of us remain safe and sound during this crisis situation. Thank you very much and have a good day.